Hi everyone, Mark here from Voiceflow, and in this video I'll be walking you through our mood tracker template, a daily experience that helps users record and monitor how they're feeling. Now, mood tracking is a powerful psychological technique to help keep an eye on a person's emotions while encouraging them to learn more about themselves along the way. Mood trackers are great examples of a sticky and repetitive skill that can drive users back consistently. With this template and a little help from voice technology, mood journaling has never been easier. This experience allows users to instantly record what they're feeling and save it in a database, giving them the option to retrieve that info at a later time. This encourages users to keep a running log of their mood and help identify and manage their health. It's immediate, in the moment, and hands-free, and not to mention an effective way to build an experience with a high retention rate. Now, in this project, we'll be storing the user's moods in Airtable. And Airtable is a spreadsheet database software. There are a few separate instances where we use Airtable throughout this project, and so if you've never used it before, not to worry. We have a separate video in the description below that explains how to use Airtable with Voiceflow, including linking your account to your project and saving and retrieving data. So definitely check that out. Now, in this video, we'll guide you through the following steps. We'll go through an overview of our template design and vital components. We'll talk about customizing positive and negative intents. We'll explain how we're using the if and set step. Then we'll go into saving and retrieving responses to a database. And finally, we'll see the experience in action by testing it ourselves. When breaking down our design, we can see that the core of the project can be divided into 4 main phases. The first phase is setting up your Airtable and introducing the user to the project. The second phase is using the intent, if, and set steps to decipher the user's mood. The third step is saving the user's mood using the API step. And then the final phase is retrieving the user's previous mood entry, also using the API step. In order for Mood Tracker to work as desired, you're going to need to connect your Airtable here. And as we mentioned, we have a separate video tutorial in the description below that walks through how to do this. For now, just know that you'll need an Airtable account, which you'll paste into this field here, along with your Airtable API key, which you'll paste in here. Now, once your Airtable is set up, the assistant will welcome the user to the experience, explain what it is, and then ask the user how they're feeling today. This is the main prompt in the project. This now leads us to the second phase of the template, which starts with a feeling intent. If we open up the interaction model by clicking M on our keyboard, you can see all of the utterances we've included inside this intent along with 2 different slots, positive and negative. If we head over to the slots tab here, you'll see both slots show up, positive, which we've labeled green, and negative, which we've labeled red. Now, if we click into the positive slot, for example, you can see we've added in a whole bunch of moods that are positive in nature, such as appreciative, cheerful, thankful. And then if we head over to the negative slot, we've done the exact same thing. And also, if you scroll to the bottom here, you can add in new moods of your own. All you need to do is click Add Custom Value. Okay, great. So let's now jump out of the interaction model. And in order for the assistant to recognize the user's mood as either positive or negative, we've employed an if step to do a simple comparison for us, where if positive does not equal 0, then it means that this positive slot hasn't been filled, and so we head down to this set step where the mood variable is set to negative. If positive does equal 0, then it means the positive slot has been filled, and so we'll head to the other set step where the mood variable is set to positive. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why does this matter? Why didn't you just give us 1 mood slot instead of 2? And the idea here is that by using a positive and a negative slot, we can create a sense of compassion and empathy towards the user and how they're feeling, which can help foster trust and comfortability between the user and the experience. What this looks like in practice is being able to redirect the user to the correct corresponding dialogue that speaks to their given mood. For example, if the slot value in the user's utterance matches the negative slot, we want the assistant to say something like, "We're sorry about that." If they match with the positive slot, we want to encourage the user and say something like, "It sounds like you're in a good mood. That's great to hear." This leads us to the third phase of this template, which deals with saving the user's mood. To do that, we're using an API step to make a request to our Airtable database using this URL here. We're also using the API key variable that was set earlier in the project over here. And if we quickly jump into the editor and click on the body tab here, you can see that we're only sending the user's mood to the Airtable. After this, we move into the fourth and final phase of the project, where we're confirming that the mood has been saved and whether the user wants to hear their previous mood. If they say yes, then this GET request over here triggers, where it retrieves the information from the Airtable. Finally, down here, we can see that this has been set to grab the last record in the table. Again, to better understand how to fill out these API steps when working with Airtable, check out our Airtable tutorial in the description. Now, once the assistant responds with the user's previous mood, we come to the end of the template, where we ask the user if there is anything else we can do. Here, the user can either exit the skill, repeat the journey by adding another mood, or recall their previous mood again. Let's now head to our test tool and see this experience in action. So here we are in the test tool, and we can click Start Test.
Welcome to your mood journal. You can record your mood and keep track of trends just by letting us know how you're feeling. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
Do you want me to save great as your today's mood?
Yes.
Your mood has been saved. That's great to hear. You're all done for today. Would you like to know yesterday's mood?
Okay.
Your previous mood was confident. Anything else I can help you with?
No, I'm good.
Okay, that's all for today. Talk to you later.
All right, great. So that's an overview of our mood tracking template. Mood tracking is a great way for users to monitor their emotions and identify negative triggers. It also pushes them to develop strategies relating to their well-being so they can make positive changes in their life. We hope this template sets the foundation for creating your own journaling experience. If you'd like to learn about more ways that you can build with Voiceflow, check out our templates library. It's entirely free and serves as a great resource to help build out the vision of your next project.